What is going on, you guys? Welcome to today's video. We are heading back to Omar's house today. A bunch of his parts showed up. We're working on his Mark III once again, and I believe hopefully by the end of today his car should be running again. Now, the original plan was to drive Miley today and have the Mark IIIs together, but Florida's been doing this since Friday. It's been absolute trash. Everything is like slightly flooded and very soggy, and it's just been kind of miserable. So as much as I would love to drive this car today, we're gonna drive the wagon, which can't complain there. Now, I will say having it rain for 3 straight days is not ideal or my favorite by any means, but the silver lining here, all this rain means all the pollen that's been ruining my car for weeks now is being washed out of the trees and just washed away. So I'll definitely take the rain over the pollen. Although this does, this sucks, but still it's okay. The pollen is going away. This thing does not want to get out of here. Oh, I got it. Good Lord. That's stupid. Okay, after all that fighting, I'm going to wire after that. It has been quite a long time, honestly, since Miley had an ABA in her. I haven't done spark plugs on one of these engines, and I forget how just like annoying it is because you can, I think, do it with the manifold salon, kind of reach underneath, but for the most part, you gotta pull this off. It makes it much easier to get to this one and that one. It's just a very like annoying design, and honestly, one of the reasons why you should just VR swap your Mark III, because we have nice little pull tabs on them, little holes to get to them. Life is much easier with the VR6. Not saying the ABA isn't one of Volkswagen's most reliable engines, because it definitely is, but VR6. Current status of Omar's engine bay here. I think they already swapped out the distributor cap and distributor itself. They did the knock sensor and crank sensor, and Jerome went ahead and got the timing bolt pulled off and the water pump. Unfortunately, the new water pump they sent him, which was this one, that's the old one there. You can see this and this don't match up, and the water pump pulley here does not fit. So I can't get a new one of these, so we can't put the timing back together just yet. So for right now, we'll leave that alone, but I'm working on going through getting all these spark plugs changed out, and then he has to order new wires because this one got yanked out of there before I got here. This wasn't me. I got here, it was like that, so don't blame me. He has new ones on the way. He has a new coolant reservoir, just a bunch of little maintenance stuff, but this car, fingers crossed, will be in Helen with the rest of the Mark III squad, I hope. They're definitely dirty, but they're not. I mean, compared to a brand new one, they're not brand new, but they ain't terrible. How many miles are on these ones? Do you know?
I don't even know.
They were tight to break free, I'll tell you that much. They were in their snow.
They've been on there for a little while, a couple of years.
But they're not terrible, which means they're not like really burning anything.
You got it out?
Yeah, I'm putting new ones in now. They weren't bad. They're like dark, but
Yeah,
nothing terrible. Because we know Omar doesn't drive his car. We did a video just for him.
Oh.
So he'll watch this, be like, look, they're working on my car, and I'm gonna have little stuff like that, just so he can be like, I gotta drive my car more.
Yeah, I want to do it.
And Jerome, who's also here, needs to also buy another Mark III.
Oh.
Will you ever buy another Mark III?
Nope.
Never? Not ever? I don't believe that. You'll never buy another Mark III? No shot.
Nah.
You'll be back.
No more Volkswagens.
No more Volkswagen.
Hey Jerome, are you taking off right now?
Let this video
what are you gonna
be
do?
on the record. Jerome at some point will be back. Way back. No, they're not bad.
You guys say not bad. To me, this is bad.
No, if they were like burnt and just like completely black, that's bad. I mean, that's like, that looks pretty normal. And again, they may have been here.
Do you know what the difference between the blues and the greens are? Like one's a super and one's
The blues, I think, are like 15 horsepower each, and the greens are only like 10. So I mean, that's pretty.
All right, well, I mean, you know,
No,
I'm losing a few horsepower, but
I have no idea, honestly. If your car runs, then call it a day. Last time the car actually ran, like turned on.
a year ago. Wasn't too long ago.
A year?
Because I used to start it. I was when I took the bumper off to paint it. I'm like, you know what? The battery's dying. I need to start it every day. So I would start it every day, and what happened was the coolant flange blew on me.
What had happened was.
So I'm like, damn it. So then I took the coolant flange out, and then I'm like, you know what? If the coolant flange blew up, it needs
the motor shot.
No, I'm saying it needs maintenance. So I'm like, you know what? And then a year later, here we are. Still doing shit to the car.
No, a nice little break. It's fine.
I don't know. Got a new thermostat for it. Freaking Tectonics tuning. I like Tectonics.
Doesn't this car have a cam in it?
It's got a Tectonics cam.
Yeah.
Tectonics chip.
We like those guys over there. They make good stuff.
They make good stuff.
And they're super nice. I met them all at Waterlands.
Oh, nice.
Colin and all them. Real nice guys.
They just make stuff that works, man.
I wanted to put a cam. They made a cam for like my Mark II. Like do their cam, their exhaust and stuff, but that whole engine just gonna get pulled out. It'd be cool, but like...
Don't put a VR in there.
I'm putting a 3.6 in it.
Okay.
This you can't, I mean, it's fine.
No, that's nice.
Or that 116 valve still for sale in Melbourne.
You know what the problem with 16 valves are?
It's not
They're so temperamental.
It's not a VR6, you're right.
No.
You're right.
They're just so temperamental, man. They like...
Are they really?
They...
I've never ridden in one. I've heard everyone says like if you like a VR6, you like it because it's light, it has similar power, but I've never ridden in one. I've been in a G60, which I enjoyed in the Rally Golf.
Okay.
But I've never drove an ABF, I've never rode in one. I heard they're fun. You said you had a new gasket for this, yes?
Yes.
I don't need it right now because we won't put the manifold back on.
Let's double check that.
If not, the old one's right there.
Yep,
the old one's fine. So I'm just gonna put this in place. When the new plug wires show up, we'll just lift it back off, put it on, and then you can put that and bolt it back together, and then all this top section will be done. And then it's just water pump, timing.
Yeah, I gotta order a water pump now.
Thank you. Is the salad, the dressing, and fork is in there.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And these are hot on the bottom. You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Thank
very
you,
much.
appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good afternoon.
You too. Let's go eat, guys.
So, handful of things got done today. Now we're waiting for pieces to show up to kind of finish everything off. But little by little, I said the car hasn't actually ran or left the garage in about a year and a half at this point. But little by little, as parts arrive, should be back on the road. So they got a few things done down here. I got the plugs changed out. This is just left loose for right now. That way when the new plug wires come in, move it out of the way, toss those on, then bolt it back down. He has a new gasket for this. He ordered a new coolant reservoir. He has a new water pump coming and a few pieces over here. And then after that, I think engine-wise, it should run no problem. He has to respray the front bumper. And then if you guys remember last time I was here, we did the centering plates, the grate plates in the back of the car, moving the rear beam. I think it was like maybe 10 mil from like there back. We ran into an issue where the rear beam is now touching the gas tank. Some people said we can actually loosen the straps on the gas tank and move it back a little bit and fix the clearance issue. If not that, we can actually shave a little notch in the rear beam. Either way, it can be made to work. And then also we need to add shims to these back wheels because they're 16.9 plus 20, but he has an 18 mil adapter. So they're a little bit aggressive, but like 2 degrees of camber with some shims should make it sit perfectly fine, and then that'll be good to go. The fronts are 16/8 with a higher offset, so those are fine with fitment wise. That's no problem. And then yeah, hopefully within like, what do you think? Come on out here, come out here. I heard the door, get out here. Get out here. There it is. I was gonna say, hopefully within like couple weeks, it's on the road. Because like engine-wise, we're close to running. Once the rest pieces, it's on.
I don't know about on the road,
but running
to be done because we still have to figure out the axle and
for the rear beam. Yeah,
the thing.
I just talked about that.
The muffler's completely rotted, so that's why I got a new muffler to put on there.
Gotcha. But at least to start it and like back it out of the garage.
Yeah, for sure.
really soon.
For sure. And if we get the beam situation squared away,
Yeah.
then with the muffler the way it is, I can ride around the neighborhood, so that's fine.
Yeah, and we'll do your washers in the back to add a little bit of camber, and then get it all dialed in.
Oh, yep.
But this is you saying it's going to Helen?
That's the goal.
So yeah, the whole internet.
No, it's not going to Helen.
Too late. The internet. Everyone already heard you say it, so now
I know that's
it has to go.
The goal is to go to Helen. The goal was to go to Helen last year.
Okay.
Didn't go. The goal is to make it to Helen.
Now it's going. A handful of things in here, a little adjustment back there, respray the front bumper. Put
the seat in.
Like 5. Yeah, that's right. You need a passenger seat. Like 5 minutes of work and you're good. That's it.
Paint corrections. This has been sitting for years.
A little bit of dust. It's fine though. I will say though, like the paint on this car, because the way you did it, this is the same color as my Savoy, but you added. You're not gonna say
Factory color.
Okay, he's not gonna say it's Turkish metallic, which is the factory color, but he did a little Omar special on it, which is why it's a little bit darker. But this color in person, it's so deep and just like glossy looking. It's gorgeous.
Hey, can I give a shout out to two people if you don't mind?
What you got?
AD Design Machine Shop.
Oh, you're gonna show me the pedals?
Yes.
Because these didn't exist. He made these, correct?
Nathel only made the gas pedal.
Correct.
They never made a set for either automatic for your brake and or for stick for your brake and your your manual. Yeah.
If you know the Cox Speed pedals, they made a gas pedal and a dead pedal, but never a clutch or brake. So he had these custom made, and those look. I mean, they look original. If you know
and
the
then Tech 2 up in New Jersey, Teddy, they got shipped to him. And he bent them, and then he painted them and brushed them.
They look like Nathel made.
Oh yeah, they look.
Actually, we'll show you around there. If you've seen the factory pedal, so that's original Nathel up there, and then he made these. I mean, it's spot on. Aside from having the logo on there, I mean, it's spot on. The design, the cuts. He did a killer job.
Yeah, he did a killer job. Really nice.
Would he make you a dead pedal as well? Have the full set?
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he couldn't. You know what? The funny thing, Nathel does make a dead pedal, but it's for a right-hand drive. They don't make a left-hand drive dead pedal.
So there's 2 others who have those custom-made ones,
yes,
but no one's got a left-hand drive dead pedal. That's where you get them. That's where you really get them. You got the steering wheel as well. This matches with the pedals, and
I got the shift knob.
It's all really nicely done.
I like Nathel. I don't know.
I couldn't tell. But it's cool to have those little touches for the cars. That's it. Everyone's gonna see it in Helen. That's fine. They'll all see it in person in Helen, and they can all check it out for themselves.
Let's hope so.
If you gotta put it on a trailer, it'll be up there.
You know one thing I wish Volkswagen would have made for these cars? You know how the GTIs and the Golfs have that?
Oh, the dorsal ones?
Yeah, the tape that says Golf or GTI.
Yeah, the VR6
I don't think they ever made Jetta ones.
Well, the Jetta, I've already said this, the Jetta is the redheaded stepchild of Volkswagen. The Golf GTI got all the cool stuff.
All the cool shit.
Like, we got, like, these taillights, and, like, we had the clears and the smoked, where they had green, blue, everything. Yeah, no, I've always said it, the Jetta is the stepchild. They're like, yeah, it's kind of just there. But the Golf GTI got all the cool bits. Look, proof. He's wiping it down. He's getting motivated. He wanted to see it shine again. I don't know what you want to paint correct, because it's perfect still.
Nah.
For reference, Omar was a painter for a long time, so he looks at paint differently than most people. But to like the average person, that looks pretty perfect still. What else you got on here? What's that stuff?
It's like a bead blocker or something like that.
Get it all shined up?
Let's see.
I mean, do you even have like any swirls in this thing?
Probably.
Let me get a light on.
I'd probably put swirl on it now.
I mean, I don't.
It's too wet out here, man.
Yeah, it's damp. I mean, I see where that went through, but I don't see like actual like scratches in it. No way, dude. That's like perfect still. And if you have scratches, this car hides it perfectly. No, dude, I don't see a scratch in this thing.
I still polish it.
And you can try and polish it more, but that's pretty shiny. Look. There's not a.
It looks alright. It looks okay.
It looks okay. This thing's gorgeous.
Let's get it on the road.
Look, we got the perfect fender and then just like caked on. I mean, it's still shiny.
Sheesh.
But there's a good layer of dirt and stuff on this car. No, it's fine. You back it out, it all looks like this. Actually, it's kind of crazy from like here to there. Just how much.
Dude, there's even
dirt.
hair from when I get haircuts in here. Look at that.
There's so much stuff on the paint. It's fine. Actually, like that's how my car looked with the pollen, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, that's.
It was bad. Oh, dude, look at the cobwebs. Did you see this in here? Oh, you have all the cobwebs in there. Oh yeah. Yep. You know, it's time to move this car. It's time. It's time. Omar ran inside for something. I don't know if I've ever actually sat in this car, but like long story short, I've known Omar, I've known Greg for years and years and years. Back when I first got my Mark III, some of the first people I ever met, and like this car, Greg's car, Jerome's car back in the day, were all the Mark III Jettas that I looked up to because they were just so well done, and these guys all had so much years of knowledge, and I was just getting into the Mark III world, and I learned so much from these guys, like genuinely like family to me. And like again, being able to work on this car now, kind of like even like the A59, being able to work on a car that I've just loved for so many years, like it's cool. I enjoy being able to help him out with whatever I can, and I greatly like, I love this car. Omar's a great dude, and I don't think I've ever actually sat in this car. I'm gonna sit it now because I love it. Oh, the seat's not bolted down, but it's fine. Something about just being in a Mark III feels right at home. Also, I love the steering wheel. Kind of want it. You think I'll miss it if I just unbolt it and take it out of here? No, but in all seriousness, like this car, like Greg's car, Jerome's car, all the guys I met early on when I first bought my way back in the day, like these guys taught me so much about doing things right the first time, making your wheels fit properly, like just buying the right stuff as best you can. And I just learned a lot from them, and I greatly appreciate it. So now kind of coming full circle, being able to help him back out with his car, whatever he needs. It's cool, but it's cool to sit in this car. I think I'm sure at some point I've sat in this car, but like to be back in this car, it's awesome. Also, I didn't realize the headliner matches the car. I forget about that. Look at this. How nice that is. And he has the Pink Floyd pins. I think I got those for him along with the radio, but just little stuff. I love this thing. We didn't get a ton of work done today, which is fine, but little by little, we're staying consistent on it. And very soon, this thing will be all together on the ground and running and driving again, which I cannot wait to see that. So many hours later, we are back home. It is still raining. I'll put a picture of the screen right now. All of Florida, literally all of it, is just covered in rain. It's supposed to keep raining. It's been raining nonstop since Friday night. It's now Sunday night, and it's supposed to rain until tomorrow around 10 a.m. But it's just been raining and raining and raining and raining, and I'm over it. But again, all the pollen should be gone, so it kind of is what it is. More importantly than that, Omar's car is a little bit closer to being back on the road, and I cannot wait to cruise in Miley with his car. We haven't actually driven our cars together since Euro Tripper, maybe 6 or 7, maybe even 5. It's been many years we've had our cars together, and hopefully next time I go over there, which will be probably next weekend, better weather, we can drive Miley and have the Mark IIIs together once again for the first time in I don't even know how long. Actually, it's a lie. They were together at the barbecue, the Mark III barbecue, but I can't remember if that was before or after Euro Tripper. Either way, it's been a very, very long time. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Do not forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.